Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. So our today's video is going to be very important for all the people who are currently working at companies like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Cognizant, HCL and all other service-based companies. Okay, because in this video we are going to discuss how you can get a release from a project. Okay, so we will be discussing everything about the supervisors, the RMGs, the project managers, on-site opportunities, how you can get good ratings, all the skills that you can acquire, and the salary hike that you can get. Okay, so we will also discuss about the ramp down request that is being done in TCS recently and other companies as well. Okay, so let us begin. Now, guys, before moving forward, we have a small humble request that if you have any doubts, please ask in the comment section and we will happily answer all your questions. But along with that, you will also have to like this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Guys, this is very important. Please, please, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss any updates, any videos, any posts related to TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Cognizant, all these companies. Okay, let us now move forward. Now, the first question that comes to your mind is what is RMG? Okay, and why do you want the release? Okay, so a lot of people needs to understand this, that resource management group is a group basically in TCS which has a resource pool. Okay, the resource pool has a lot of peoples which are unassigned to any projects. Okay, which are not assigned to any kind of projects. Okay, now what happens is all these RMGs, okay, resource management people, they have to fill people in different groups. Okay, all the people who are currently on bench or the people who are not allocated to any projects. So these people are to be allocated to different projects. That is the work of the resource management group. Okay, now in service-based companies, what mainly happens is that there are a lot of people that they hire. Okay, that is the reason why there are a lot of people always on the bench or who are looking for the project. Okay, a lot of people are being released from the project and they're looking for projects as well. Okay, experienced people or even the freshers. So what happens is they do not have a lot of time. These RMG people, they do not have a lot of time, and that is a reason why most of the times what happens is they do not check the skills of the individuals. Okay, it can be freshers or it can be experienced as well. Okay, if you are a fresher, then God's grace, you will not definitely get a good project. If it at all the RMG is very good, then you might get a good project as well. Okay, so the next thing that I would like to explain here is that even the aspirations of the candidate, okay, it can be fresher, it can be experienced, is not checked when it comes to this service-based company. Okay, now if you look at the projects that the service-based companies receive, okay, it is around 7 to 8 years of project minimum, okay, on an average. So it can be more than that as well. Now what happens is basically if a person is assigned to a project, okay, and the person demands to be released, what happens is this the entire project team has to give a KT, and it can take roughly 10 to 15 days of time. Okay, so along with that there can be other complexities with the client as well, because the client is associated and they have been working with the person who wants the release, and that is the reason the person who wants the release have the good business knowledge or business logic or all the informations, all the flows and everything. Okay, so that is the reason even the client is scared because they might not get the proper solution on time. All these things can happen. Okay, now the second thing that I want to mention over here is that the ratings, okay, the ratings from the clients for the project can also go down if the project manager releases the project, the team member. Okay, now this is also one scarcity of this point. Now the third thing is training. Okay, so whenever the new associate joins the project, okay, and the old one is leaving, the experienced one in that project is leaving, then they have to give KT along with the training as well. So that also costs a lot of time. Okay, now if you look at the COVID, okay, so that is the reason earlier what was happening, all the people were working in different service-based companies and they were happy. I mean, they were not knowing their true potential. Okay, in that case, so what happened after COVID? Okay, from COVID people realized their true potential. Okay, because a lot of people got fired and those who were deserving, who had the right knowledge, okay, so those people, for those people, the amount of money or the package that they were getting, it increased a lot, exponentially. Okay, now what happened is they got good offers and they got switched into different companies. Okay, so this was one of the benefits that a lot of people got after COVID. They got a huge amount of packages, okay, high packages. Now or you might you should always remember that the most important thing in any project or any company is learning and change. Okay, change is the only constant thing, and learning is the thing that you can do to take good exponential salary growth as well as career growth. Okay, now a lot of people, coming back to the point where we can discuss about how you can get released from the project. Okay, so what happens basically is whenever you are not satisfied in the project or you are feeling that you are not getting enough learning opportunities or you're not going towards your aspirations that you have, okay, so then you can demand a release from the project. Okay, Now comes to the important point. Whenever you are going to go to the project manager or the supervisor, you can simply tell them, you can have a call with them. Okay, don't do this on an email because it gets really complicated and all these people have a lot of things to do, so they usually do not check the emails. Okay, and they do not give as much importance as they give to the calls and all these things. Okay, so try to set up a call with the supervisor and tell them that my aspirations are not matching currently with this kind of project that I'm working on right now. And the second thing is that I want to learn this particular technology, the new technology that I want to learn. Okay, I've done some external certifications, I've done some internal courses on iEvolve or something like that. Okay, and the third important thing is that you can tell them that I've been working on this particular technology for 1 year or last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years in case of experienced people. For freshers, you can tell them that my aspirations are different. I want to pursue this kind of thing and I don't want to work in this project. Okay, so the third and fourth important thing are that the project managers mostly tells you, like whenever you go to the project manager to get released, they simply tell you that you should either minimum spend 1.5 to 2 years, okay, in terms of TCS and Infosys, 1.5 to 2 years in that particular project, then you can get the release.